And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I am your host, the RPG guy. Let's keep moving here, as Cecil is all alone again. I'm all alone again! Oh shit. We're in Mysidia. This can't be good. For those of you who do not remember, Mysidia was the place where we, you know, beat the shit out of them and stole their crystal, and it was full of mages, and yeah. This isn't gonna go over well at all, is it? Hall of Prayer, oh boy. You are the Dark Knight who came before. Why have you returned to this hallowed hall? My name is Cecil, and until recently I served as Lord Captain of Baron's airship fleet. When I came before, I did so at the orders of my king. Orders I lacked the courage to disobey. You've come to apologize, then. Words do not heal wounds, Dark Knight, nor do they restore life's flame to those whose candles you have doused. I just bopped him on the side of the head with my staff. I mean, you're still alive. Kill me, Smalls. But I do see a glimmer of light in you that did not show itself before. I will heal your words. Heal your words. Hear your words. I seek to stop a man named Golbez who has taken control of Baron. I was on my way to rescue a friend he holds captive when Leviathan struck our ship. I do not know what became of my companions. That was no doubt a part of the test that has been ordained for you. As long as you lean upon the dark sword for strength, you have no hope in defeating the evil foe you face. You hunt a monster, but in so doing you become one. Slowly but surely, the darkness will taint your soul as well, until one day nothing else remains. If you truly wish to cleanse yourself of darkness, if you truly wish to cleanse yourself of darkness and face this man of whom you speak, then you must go to Mount Ordeals in the east. Destiny awaits you there. My crazy preacher voice, right? But my friend, she's in danger. This friend means much to you, doesn't she? But you must not let fear drive you to haste. The fate that hangs about your shoulders is one far greater than you know. First, you must ascend the mountain and trade your dark sword for one of light. Should the hallowed light deem you worthy, you will be made a paladin, a warrior of virtue. But no, it will be no easy trial. Many are the men who have scaled the mountain, but none, not one has returned. Will you try where all others have failed? I will. Good. But you will have little chance with that dark sword alone. I shall provide 2 mages to accompany you. Palom Porom!
Do you need something?
Where's Palom?
Oh, that brother of mine.
So, you're that filthy Dark Knight from Baron. I'm only helping you because he told me to. You better be thankful.
These 2 are mages? Yes, twins, Palom and Porom. They are young and still in their apprenticeship, but I can vouch for their abilities.
What he means is that Mysidians must esteem magical prodigy, and you're incredibly lucky to have me along.
Palom, this is for your training as much as it is for him. I can't do these voices anymore.
Your name is Cecil, right? Pleased to meet you. Pleasure to meet you.
It's hard to keep remembering. There's so many characters.
Palom.
Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. Freaking sweet, baby, yeah. Alright.
And the Black Mage Palom and the White Mage Porom join the party. Yay! Go now, the trial of the mountain awaits. Palom Porom, I trust you will not fail in this task. They totally failed. Alright. Whoa there, controller. My controller's gone all wonky on me. There we go. Must have lost connection. May it never happen again. Alright, let's take a look at them real quick. Palom and Porom are interesting. really what they are is one's a healer and one's an offensive spellcaster. Let's go outside and buy a few things, and then we'll take a look at them. Actually, let's just take a look at them. No! Let's take a look at their gear. They come moderately equipped. There's one with Gaia gear, Porum Wizard's hat, you know, silver armlet, healing staff. Pretty standard stuff. Flame rod, Wizard's hat, Gaia gear, or silver armlet. So they come with some of the, pretty much most of the goods here. But let's go ahead and go over to the store. So before we do anything, there's a series of things that we'll want to accomplish here. First things first, let's buy this really expensive stuff, but you notice we don't have the money for it. All those items all that gear that I've yet to sell is going to be sold now. So we'll sell the Dark Sword. We have 2 Shadow Blades. The harps can go. That can go. We'll keep the claws. Keep the claws. We'll sell both rods. They're pretty useless. We'll keep the ice rods. We'll sell the staff. Both staves. I'd say keep the power bow. Actually, you know what? Just get rid of it. Everything must go. The dark shield. The leather cap. The feather cap. The dark helm can go, the Hades helm can go, the leather clothing can go, the bard's tunic can go. The 2 twins already have Gaia gear, so they don't need that per se. So we'll dump one of those. The dark armor can go. Keep the Sage's surplus, and one could debatably keep the Kenpo gi, and I'll show you why it's plausible to keep it. We'll dump that. We'll dump these iron armlets. The Hades glove, and we'll keep the silver armlet. If we need more money, which we probably will, we'll dump the ruby rings as well, but let's hold off on that for the time being. Now, with what we have, one argument that some people make is that you can put the Kenpo gi on Porum, and what it does is it lowers her magic resistances, but it gives her really high evasion. Because the theory is it's better for her not to get hit at all than to get hit. I don't buy that so much. And really, for now, we're going to put the Sage's surplus on her. Temporarily. This is a temporary add-on. We'll eventually put her back on the Gaia gear. But for right now, the Sage's surplus gives her a lot of spirit, which will make her healing magic much more potential. Give her much more potential. So we've done that. Now, oops, I forgot to buy the gear. Alright, let me buy the gear here. Now, there's going to be armor that obviously nobody can equip. Well, somebody technically can. The problem is that we don't have that person yet. In Zapate. So the easiest thing to do is buy most of it. As you can see, as I am buying most of it here. And we'll hold on to it. We also need to leave with a wizard's hat, too. We have everything else we need. We just need a spare wizard's hat. So we need a little bit more money. When it comes to weaponry, I don't really think there's that much here. Ice Flame, Healing Rod, Power Bow, and the Holy Arrows. The only thing here that's of any interest, maybe, is getting a second Flame Rod. That's up for debate. Alright, let's go and save outside real quick, because I'm going to do this just to make sure I don't fuck it up, because knowing me, I'll probably, you know, fuck it up. Let us go ahead and make a save. Because we're going to start putting augments on characters now. Yay! Alright, so we've deliciously saved. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to inventory. Key items. We'll put counter on Cecil. Because this will give us access to one of his abilities later. And this will make more sense as we go through the game. For Porum, we'll put Auto Potion on. Though she doesn't need to have it on. We'll just make sure we give it to her. And then Palom's gonna get Item Lore. Impacts the Item Lore ability. Imparts the Item Lore ability. Now, in the DS game, the reason why this is such a good use is because, and you know, we're gonna find out whether or not this really works here, but this is always pretty tricky. because this version is very different. We go into abilities, and obviously we remove attack for item lore. Okay, so doubles effectiveness of items. In the other game, he could use his fire rod through that. But actually, let's do it this way. Hold on. Oh my god, he's got too much shit. See, the problem is, though... Let me think here. Items, flame rod. Maybe do it like that. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I don't think that's going to work the way I want it to, but not much I can do about that. Counter there. And I'm not going to really turn auto potion on. I don't really find the value in it. Alright. So let's go get into a random battle. We need to build up their levels because of this. She only has cure, and he only has level 1 spells. Level 1 offensive spells. We're going to level them up several levels here, maybe 5, 6 levels, until Palom learns Fyra, Blizzara, and Thundara. That's the most important thing you take from their grinding experience. They have to know how to use those abilities. If they can't, what should be a simple fight becomes a very near impossible one. See, yeah, here's the problem. Okay, so let me do this instead. Ow! Asshole. Let me see if he'll auto battle. See how much damage that does. Okay, so it does. So that's one of the big negatives in this game, is that that's not going to work. In the Final Fantasy DS version, because he has access to his items, he can, you know, literally do what he can. It would double the effectiveness of him using the rod as a weapon in battle. But since he can't do it through the item menu, it fucking sucks. That's a big negative. That changes some of the strategy. Not a lot, but it's going to change a good amount of strategy that we do here. So those are the zoos. Now, what you need to know about Zoo is that he's probably the most dangerous thing around here. But, on a lighter note, being the most dangerous thing around there isn't that big of a deal, because he's not immune to instant death attacks. We'll put the healing staff there. And so just think of it that way. Look at the bright side, as I say. See, item lore doesn't do us very much good. So let me put the flame rod in there. Let's try it like this instead. Hold on. Wait a minute. You know what might work? Nope. Nope. It won't go in. So we just won't use it then. Fuck it. Bluff is pretty useful, and black magic is obviously useful. I could pull out Twin Cast, so because I never really use it. I know that's kind of like a cardinal sin for an Let's Player to not use Twin Cast, but here's the deal. Palom and Porom are way stronger as single entities than they ever will be combined. I will show you Twin Cast now. And so what we do is they both literally waste time trying to cast a spell. Uh-oh, Cecil's been turned to stone. That's okay. And during this time, they use with their powers combined, they can do a very powerful spell. Here's Pyroblast. There's usually 2 different spells that they'll unleash. Pyroblast and Comet or Meteor. Or, Comet. Mini Comet. Again, I don't recommend it. And look at that. Because Cecil got out of the battle, that was pretty easy, actually, when you think about it. Oh, she doesn't have Esuna, and I don't think she ever gets it either. So anyway, that's kind of one of the things you have to be willing to deal with, and I'm okay with that. I really am. Not using Twin Cast because it's not that useful. Some people argue it is. I'm just one of those stubborn bastards that just doesn't really ever use it, because in the time, like I said, in the time it takes for them to do Twin Cast, you could have probably killed something 2 times over with Palom or Porom. So it's a very debatable area. So you can see we're going to use the Healing Rod, which is like a really weak cure spell. Which is kind of nice, actually, when you think about it. But since I don't like being turned to stone, let's take that cockatrice out. Because their ability to turn us to stone is more common. Oh, no, he's down. We'll pick him back up. So anyway, this is pretty much what we're going to be doing. We're going to be building up levels with the twins over the course of... Ah, shit! Don't kill it, don't kill it. Ah, he killed it! That means they're not going to be level evenly like I like them to level. Son of a bitch. Well, I could always just reload really quick, right? When did I save last? Yeah, I saved... Okay, before I put the augments on. So, just as a heads up, I'm going to reload because I like them to level evenly and whatnot. And we're going to get them up to where Palom is using his level 2 variant magic. So we'll see you guys then. Okay, so we've gotten Palom and Porum to levels that are a little above adequate. Level 14 would have been sufficient, but I had to stick up my butt again. I think I work a little harder when I do Let's Plays, is really what this all amounts to. The other thing, too, is that I've acquired all the necessary gear. I got the extra wizard hat, and I got all of the new armor that nobody can equip yet. The Knight's Armor, the gauntlets, the lustrous helm, and the lustrous shield. Alright, so let's get moving again as we make our way to the east. To the east! As we go. Alright, and it looks like Palom, or Porum will level, as will Palom. And they're not getting magic in much anymore. They can still keep getting magic if they level up, but it's few and far between. Alright. Nope, another fight. Alright. Now, before heading to the mountain, let's go and take a little side tour. Now, don't get fooled into this. This is very easy to get kind of dicked over. But, so let's take care of a few businesses before we talk to... What is he now? Whatever, Recording Way or whatever the fuck name he goes by. Don't go talk to him yet. Or you're gonna get real pissed. Let's use... Where is it? I know we have one. We have two. We'll use our Geshl greens here. Holy crap! This is what steroids does to chickens, Colonel. Are you watching here? Alright, so... And then obviously there's all this stuff. What? They changed it again? He won't take my items anymore? Oh, this is total bullshit! Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna try something here. Okay, so Recording Way's issue that pisses me off the most is he's gonna steal all of our fucking tents, which I am not okay with. My tents are a valuable resource to me, especially at this point in the game. So let me check really quick. And then, obviously, we went through the trouble to supply all these tents, only to have him kind of take it away. Let me just try this real quick. I believe this works. We could substitute a cottage instead of a tent, I think. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work, but, you know. It is what it is. I am in the fucking inn, of course. Not where I wanted to be. Now, you can buy cottages here, but they're 500 gil a pop. And 500 gil is pretty expensive, but I'm pretty sure we have the money. Oh, we have 602. So let's buy a cottage. I'd rather just give him that. I think you can also give him sleeping bags, too. But I don't remember picking any up. So we'll be right back when we get back to the Chocobo place. Okay, so we're back, finally, and I'm going to try some stuff here. And if worse comes to worse, I just won't give him any. So, he wants to take our tents. And this is usually what pisses me off. I always forget that he does this too. Not that he's gonna do it, but we can always say... I made a save before we came back in here. Alright, so anyway, we don't have any to spare, so he won't take any. That's fine. His next... we should still see him in the next town. All he does is give you shit money for your trouble, too. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to give him anything, because even if you gave him all 20 tents that we have, or 21 tents that we have, we'd only get 300 gil out of it. That's fucking nothing. It's useless. So don't bother with it. There's no punishment or perk whether you give him... The only perk you get out of it is you get money. So if that's, you know, important to you, then that's important to you. But realistically, it doesn't amount to much. So I just tell people not to do it. Not to give him anything. Don't bother with it. Oh, yeah! Oh, no! Don't cure him! I didn't think Cecil counterattacked, so what are you gonna do, right? So you can see these are just upgraded versions of the spirits we fought earlier. Same with the skeletons. There's nothing that special about them, but we're going to start seeing zombies and various different types of creatures starting to rear their ugly heads in due course. Just not yet, so there's not much to worry about. You know, we get a cursed ring, which is pretty good for selling, as far as I'm concerned. But it does... I don't care.
I believe...
Oh, wait, huh?
I believe this is your area of expertise, Palom.
As if you need to tell me that. Yeah. Chili poof, chili poof, chili poof, chili poof, blizzard! Oh, yeah. My nipples are hard just thinking about it. And that, my friends, is how it's done.
Thwack! Palom! How many times has our elder said you mustn't be so arrogant? Well then, let's continue onward.
Meanwhile... Scarmiglione! That's my evil Golbez voice.
Ever at your service, my lord.
This Cecil, I fear we can ignore him no longer. Let us clip his wings before he flies beyond our reach. The young man is a dark knight. His blade will be all but useless against your legions of the undead, at least for now. He ascends Mount Ordeals even as we speak.
Hims means to become a paladin.
Yes, and I mean to see that he does not. The manner of his passing I leave to you.
Worry not, my lord. It shall be as you wish.
Then go.
My lord.
Things have grown interesting, haven't they, Cain? Yes, my lord. I can't jump back and forth between them. Yes, my lord. But you had best not underestimate Cecil's strength. I understand your respect for him. He was once your friend. And that is precisely why I sent Scarmiglione instead of you. He is one of my 4 elemental archfiends. Such a match should provide more than ample entertainment. Would you not agree, Rosa? I should be the one to slay him, as you so skillfully did before. No, your place is here, guarding her. Yes, my lord.
Cecil, be careful. No.
Don't know why we're saying no. Nothing bad has happened yet, right? Alright, and so we're going to get into various amounts of trivial fights as far as I'm concerned with the denizens of the mountain here. None of them really doing anything that's that horrifying. And now that the twins have very powerful magic at their fingertips, this is overkill. I should just use Cure. Since they have very powerful magic at their fingertips and a pretty healthy supply of MP, there's very little that's gonna really stop them. So, you know, even Blizzara here is gonna one-shot the skeleton. It didn't one-shot this motherfucker, but for all intents and purposes, it does enough. Yoink doo 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 doo. Alright, up we go on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Got another potion again. Gotta move all the way to the left there, make sure that it counts. Alright. And so, Palom learned Bio and Porom learned Teleport, so that's always good. They just leveled up again. And look at that. What do we get for our trouble? 5 antidotes. Antidotes! Fucking sweet. Alright, let's head down and to the left here. Alright, so we took a little bit of damage there, but nothing too dramatic. It's funny when they all try to gang up on one target. Not in a bad way or anything, it's just mildly entertaining. And then it being Palom, it wasn't so bad. Keep getting them fucking mixed up. And another fight! Oh, god damn it. Alright, and we're walking. We're mapping. And what is this? Tella?
Cecil! So you came seeking Meteor too?
Meteor?
You know about Meteor, then you must be...
You're that old-faced Tella, aren't you?
Palom, show some respect!
It's...
Oh, this is her again. It's truly an honor to meet you. We've come here at the request of the Elder of Mysidia to keep an eye on...
Oh wait, I keep getting them fucking mixed up. Oh my god.
Pardon me.
As I was saying,
We've come to guide Cecil to the top of the mountain. I give up now. My name is Porom.
And Palom. So you really are that old with it. You're famous in the city, you know, for, you know, like being old. Never thought I'd meet you in perfect yes.
Oh my god.
Mysidian children, I see. Where have Edward and Regia gone?
Our ship was attacked by Leviathan as we sailed for Baron. They were lost at sea.
So they both died.
I'm afraid so, and Rosa has fallen into Golbez's hands.
That must be his girlfriend. Hush.
Weren't you planning on to go after Golbez?
Yes, but my magic is no match for a man of his strength. I've been searching for the legendary magic of Meteor. It has long lain sealed away, and I know not where, but I feel a powerful aura radiating from this place. I believe the spell I seek may well rest within it in this mountain.
but this spell is dangerous. If a man of your age were to cast it...
I'm very aware of my age and of the dangers, but I would gladly lay aside my own life if it meant to end this. I will defeat Golbez.
Granted, we'd have to be so pig-headed, man.
Well, you're certainly not in danger of growing up anytime soon, so why don't you just keep quiet?
Why have you come here, Cecil?
To become a paladin. A dark sword cannot slay Golbez, and I've no love of the loathsome thing as it is. I'll be glad to be rid of it.
Who's Golbez?
You really don't know anything, do you? He's the one manipulating Baron.
Yes, the root of all this foul madness. A paladin, you say? It seems my hunch was not mistaken. There is more to this mountain than appearances betray. Why don't we continue on further?
And Tella joins the party. Yay. So enthusiastic. I know. Let's take a look at our party, because I don't think he is in a safe place. He is not. So let's put him in one down there at the bottom where nobody will think twice that he's there. Just kidding. Alright, and then let's take a look at his gear. He has nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing. Give him a flame rod, a feather cap, And this is where you may debate on giving him the Sage's Surplus, which I will do now. I think he's a better candidate for it. And then we can give him a silver armlet as well. And if we really wanted to, we could put the Kempo-gi over here, lowering her magic defense and magic evasion. But it's again, it's kind of up to you. I leave that to your discretion. I'm not going to do that. And let me see here. Ability. You still have it? No, he does not. There we go. Hey! We could swap that out, however, with, wouldn't hurt to maybe swap that out later with, an ice rod, just to have that other element being covered. It's more kind of a at your discretion thing. There's really, again, no right or wrong answer to it. There really isn't. And another battle. Uh-oh, this is a interesting enemy. Liliths are very dangerous. They don't just hit hard, as you just saw, but they like to do massive damage. And they also like to cause confusion. So your best bet is to kill them very quickly, and Palom is pretty good at doing that. So we'll let him do it, because you can see Tella's magic is pretty shit compared to Palom. Palom's has stronger magic. Funny how that works out, ain't it? And so we don't really want Tella attacking. We want him ready with Esuna, in case she charms another character. There's a very rare chance she'll also drop a Lemia Heart. They're pretty useless at this stage of the game, so I don't usually think much of them. I believe it's something along that line. I could be wrong. It's something. She drops an item. Again, it's only important if you deem it important. I usually don't. We've got 2 different fucking ways to go, and I can't choose. And we've got zombies. Here's what you need to know. Cecil cannot kill zombies. Luckily, everyone else can. So surprising, normally he only does like 1 damage. I'm surprised he's actually doing more damage, but whatever. At the end of the day, not a big deal. We are well equipped with delicious fire rods, which will do delicious things to our delicious enemies, such as killing them in a very delicious manner. Setting them on fire! I'm on fire! But you know what? I actually think it is the, maybe the Revenant? No, it wasn't the Revenant. There's another zombie that we run into at the top of the mountain. I believe they're the ones that take like no damage. I could be totally wrong too. So my memory was that Cecil couldn't really damage them, but it looks like they've removed that variable, it would seem. So yay for us, I guess. Normally he does like 1 damage because he's using, you know, a Sword of Darkness. But whatever. Don't care. Don't care no more. Okay, let's have Tella do the healing, because he can always recover that as his MP. And he doesn't usually do much in battle anyway, unless he's picking off soul-based enemies. So there's a delicious ether. And obviously another fight. Alright. Tella leveled up. Not that that means much, because he never gains MP. But he gains other stats, so it's somewhat interesting when he does it, but mostly it's trivial. His survivability goes up is really that's how I look at it. And we're walking up, and away, making sure we get all the edges of the map here. Every little bit counts. Again! Oh, see, now this is these are zombies from earlier. Maybe these ones are the ones I'm thinking of. No, they still died all the same. Speaking of letting them die. And so Palom learns Esuna at her newest level up, so that's always good. Yep. So now she's as effective as Tella. So Tella's kind of the underdog here as far as, you know, what he can do. I mean, Palom has got, or Porom, Palom has stronger magic. He even has stronger, I think, base stats, too. Even though Tella is near the same level. It's just kind of the way that it goes, but things will slowly start to explain itself in due course. And we get a delicious ether for our trouble. How do you know it's delicious? I just know! Alright.
Palom, stop making those noises.
I ain't making any noises. I might have farted a little bit. I swear I didn't make any noises. It was an SBD, silent but deadly. You have no proof of my fart.
Alright. And we're running. Making sure we're getting as much of the map as possible. Alright, walking, walking, walking. See, we didn't get that down there. That would have been gone against me. And we finally reach a freaking save point. Sweet. So let's utilize this. By recovering, delicious recovery, followed by a save. La 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 la. Let's go ahead and make a delicious save here. It is delicious, mind you. I can't stress that enough. And we are saved. Good, good, good. Let's keep moving. Because we're almost to the top.
I told you to stop that. I'm not doing anything, I swear.
The cake is alive!
Alright, and we're moving. We're walking. Oh, come on. I was like right freaking there. Fuck it. I'm just going to show this battle. Screw it. Just how I get through them really fast. You might be going, wow, that's a lot of magic you're flinging out there, Mr. Big Stuff, but either I kill the two ghouls in the back and then I one-shot the Revenant, but I don't really care. I'm probably overdoing it, but it's not, again, it's not a big deal. It's something I am not overly concerned about. It's not like we don't have lots of MP. Do-do-do-do, freaking sweet! Alright. Good enough for me.
Hiss.
An evil presence is drawing near.
Such pleasure I will take in delivering you to the gate to Zavel.
Who's there?
I am the oarsman who will ferry you beyond the veil. The blightest despot, Scarmiglione, archfiend of earth, and first of Golbez's circle of four. My undead children hunger to feast upon your flesh.
Alright. Scarmiglione, and he tells us a lot about himself in a weird way, doesn't he? Almost didn't see Cecil in there for a second. Alright, let's get to this fight. Fire is your friend here, as is Cura. Don't really care so much for Scarmiglione as we care more about the company that he keeps. We'll keep Tellah around for healing purposes. That's his job, this fight. And look at that. Oh, delicious weakness everywhere. I'm on fire. Yeah, get some. May as well do that. Because you can see he just counters everything with fucking thunder. But just hit him with Fyra and Cura and this battle goes by really quick. And we know Palom and Porom are good for it. And he's toast. And the battle is won! Reep dee 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 dee. Barely got a scratch on us. That's how we roll, baby. And Porom levels up, and Palom levels up, and Tellah levels up. Yay! Well, that wasn't so hard. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, a really cheap one that's attached to your nipple hair. All right. So I'm going to do something a little strange. Wait. Just like that.
Impressive. But my true strength lies in death, and now you shall join me in it.
And he attacks us from behind, which is why I did the row. Ho, ho! It's the Phantom of the Opera! Softly, gently, peeling back their pieces of flesh. Again, the same strategy is still the right strategy. Let Palom and Porom deal the blows here, and let Tella pretty much dictate the healing here, and this battle will go by quickly. But it's all imperative to make sure that that's how this rolls. So we're going to let the two of them power up in a certain way. Cry will allow Cecil to do more damage, and Bluff will allow characters to get stronger. Will allow Palom to double his intellect. So it pretty much is casting the same spell twice, really, is what it is. Except he does it all at once. So, doubles the intellect, doubles the damage to an extent, one could argue. So, but I won't do this every turn, I just do this the opening turn. Alright, and then we'll single target... Nope, we'll single target Scarmiglione. And then we will fire his ass back into fucking oblivion. And if you, for whatever reason, get a free turn with Tella, go ahead and let him get in on it too. But he'll never really pull out as much damage as Porom does. Cursed Elegy. No! We've been poisoned! And let's just have him do this every round just to be on the safe side. Because now we're poisoned, we're going to be taking damage over time. And by the time in the time it takes to remove all of it, this battle will be almost over. I mean, we may as well use Cecil for it, is what I say. Undo the healers. And if Tella gets a free turn, he can pop an Estima out. But it's a waste of MP at that point. No, that didn't work. Okay, well then fuck it. Never mind. I don't care. Alright. We'll just fucking bring his ass down.
Ow, he hit me. He hit me hard.
Should be almost dead. Die. So Cry weakened his physical defense, which allows Cecil to do some damage, but it's really not that important. Oh no, she's been blinded! Too bad she doesn't, use melee attacks. So Bluff really didn't do anything, did it? Or is it still going? Is Bluff still technically going? It shouldn't be, it only should work once. Usually it only works once. Maybe it's just a constant now. Maybe it didn't do shit, who knows? I've given up trying to figure it out. I'm just glad to be doing so much damage. It just shows him being slowed. I don't know. Maybe it's just there's something else to it. Let's have Cecil heal Tella. No, it won't matter now. Tella will get a heal off by the time he attacks again. Should be able to anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, maybe not. We've been slowed here. But this battle could just as also easily be over. And it looks like it is, so it didn't matter all that much anyway. And the battle is won. My god, that Gib was frickin' sweet. Bitch had nothing on us, yo. 3,000 gil, 7k XP, delicious levels for all! Except Cecil. You don't get a level, Cecil. I get an achievement for that, really?
No, I will not be defeated by the likes of you.
Okay, battle is won. And just for the cheap seats. Alright, before we go any further, there are some things we should do. Number one, remove all gear from Cecil. Like so. And let's remove one of the augments we put on him. This is a big deal because this will guarantee you never to proceed further. I assure you this. People forget to do that sometimes, and that doesn't usually bode well. And there we go. Summit map complete. We get the red fang. Let's do this. My son, at last you have arrived. Son, whose voice speaks to me? Tweedledee, tweedledee-dum, why's your finger in my bum? Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Long have I awaited this, the day that you would come.
In my butthole.
A tragedy unfolds now, which pains me more than you can know. To end it, I will gift to you my light.
Just I won't shoot it in your eye.
I condemn myself to sorrow greatest. But the hour is late. No other road remains.
Damn! Look at that sword, it's sexy.
Da-da, sword looks really
come.
sexy.
Bid farewell to your blood-stained past. Forsake the darkness you once embraced, or the light will find no hold.
Hot
Vanquish
damn.
the dark night. You and he are one no more.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? Remember me? I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna fuck you up real good.
What's happening?
Oh shit.
Stay back. This is a fight for me and me alone.
Nobody knows me like me.
Atonement for all the sins I've wrought in my test. And one I do not mean to fail.
Ever wonder if Cecil's like, could you jerk me off dark side of me just so I know how much I love myself? Just alright, so this battle, all you do is defend. Do not do anything else. There is no reason to. You are here to show restraint. You are here to not necessarily fight the darkness directly, but to not trade blow for blow. This isn't a fight to the death. This is a fight to live. A fight of goodness and honor. And every time you hit him, he just fucks your shit up. So you may as well just, you know, just hang it out. So we're defending now. No reason to do anything else. Just hanging on back. If you feel like your life is in danger, I guess you could heal, but again, I don't see a reason to. You shouldn't have to. Justice and retribution are but trifling things. There are victories of great worth. There are victories of great worth. Someday you will know them. Someday. Go forth now, Cecil.
Your virtue is proven. I will instill you now with hallowed light, formed of my very soul. May it be your strength, though it be the last of
Talk about it and never mind, I'm not gonna make that joke.
you must stop Goldberg.
The fuck?
Wait!
Cecil became a paladin! Oh yeah! Yay, yay! Fucking A!
'Cause he's a paladin, paladin of light. Are you alright?
Hey!
Hey, he really did it after all.
Shh. What is this warmth I'm feeling? It's so familiar. My voice is British. The darkness has been pured.
Oh,
Tella?
my spells, I remember all of them.
Tella recalled all his forgotten spells, which is literally almost every spell in the game.
What's this? Me, Teor. That light must have granted it to me. The most powerful black magic of all, mine at long last.
And Tellah learns Meteor. Yay!
Amazing! You truly are a great wizard, as they say. Hey, Purim, don't you think we should tell him now? Just saying, you know. Tell him about the thing, you know, the thing of the thing. Cecil, you see, we,
All right, with this, we are made ready at last. Let us bring the fight to Golbez. Cecil, what are you standing about for? We must hurry.
Yes, of course.
But you telling me?
That light. It called me its son.
Hey, reach for me, old man.
Cecil, we best go with them.
Right, let's go. This is weird. Holy light has made me British. Alright, anyway, let's put counter back on Cecil. Because, you know, it is actually useful. And obviously let us redo with the rose here. There we go. Now Cecil starts at level 1. And also there's a big issue with Tellah. Tellah's learned all the spells in the game, which it pretty much translates to massive reorganization of all of his fucking spells. I shit you not. Look at this. It's a fucking mess. It's a goddamn fucking mess. You think that's bad? His black magic's that way too. So now I have the luxury and fun of reorganizing all of that for us. However, before we end the episode here, what I will tell you is this. Cecil being at level 1 is a problem. He's pretty useless at level 1, which implies that there's more that needs to be done. What it means, for the most part, look at that. That's a fucking piece of shit, isn't it? What it means, flat out, is that we need to spend a lot of time. I can't believe he can't wear the wizard's hat. I thought he could. Means that we need to grind levels for him. And in all fairness, he needs to almost be back to where he was. And let's show him off just a little bit. Any enemy that is weak to holy is pretty much his bitch. Hands down. And I'm going to show you a trick here. What I usually do to speed up his leveling process, because it can take a long time. It can take a very, very, very long time. Is once we get Cecil to about level 10 to 12, what I like to do is I like to kill off Palom and Porom. Oh no! I do. I kill them off, and when they're killed off, I leave Tellah alive. Tellah will be there to kind of heal Cecil for whatever's needed. And then only Cecil and Tellah will be gaining levels from this point on. So it's just, it's a way to speed up the leveling process here. We've got 20 tents. I don't usually have to use them all, but I do find myself using a fair chunk of them. Look at that. Already level 7. Actually, I might keep the twins alive a little longer. Maybe at level 15, then I'll kill them off. But my goal is to quickly get Cecil back up to at least the same level as Palom and Porom. Tellah will surpass the current levels of the children, and I'm going to have his whole magic list reorganized on the next episode. Also, by the way, I'm going to mention this. There is an augment on the way down the path here, and I'm going to show that. May as well lead you to it now. I may as well show it to you now and then come back up here and then do my little grinding session. And whatnot. So, let's do that. So let me get out of this fight real quick. That way I can say I showed you where this fucking thing is. It's actually in the next area here. Is the place of interest. Alright, so here we are in the crossing. And it'd be in these parts. Alright, let's keep moving. God damn it. Alright, Cecil leveled up. He's at level 10, I believe. Or was it 11? 10. Alright, and we should start seeing it over here somewhere. We're looking for a little sparkle on the ground. There it is. And we get the Curse Augment, which we will use immediately on Palom, I believe, because I want to get some more of his skills for later. So, yeah, because Bluff is pretty strong. So I'd like to get that from Palom. So let's put this on Palom. But we're never going to let him equip it. Alright, so I'm going to go back up to the save point. Kind of recover, get things back on track here. And then we're going to start building up them levels. We'll see you guys on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV! Oh yeah, I'm a holy knight, bitches! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.